Hola. You can probably guess what these girls that called me baby are working. I know, obviously. What? Why? Buenos dias, amigos. It's the next day here in Santo Domingo. Check it out. It's a Monday today, a bustling, busy Monday. Man, it's so loud. So loud and busy. Am I in India or am I in the Caribbean? We're about to experience a Caribbean bus journey from the capital, Santo Domingo, in the south, up north. Are you ready for a Caribbean, Dominican, 4-hour bus journey? Más o menos, they say. Dan vamos. Let's check it out. And check it out, because I've got everything, all my belongings on me right now. My funny bag, my backpack, as you can see right here. That's all I have on me when I travel long term. And this here, this hoodie, which doesn't fit into my backpack. And this is what the buses are looking like. They look decent, to be fair. They look a lot better than what you would imagine from a third world country, which Dominican Republic still is. Right guys, as much as I like Santo Domingo, it's time to head out of this hustle and bustle of the Dominican capital and head north, see another side of this amazing country. So let's get out of here. Let's head north. Vamos. So far, looks alright. Seats are comfy. We have no assigned seats, so we can sit wherever we want. So it's not going to be like in the Peruvian Andes where they said 10 hours and became 16. But anyway, it's comfy though. I mean, loads of leg room. The seats are comfy. I think I'm going to get some sleep on here. Two minutes in and we're stuck in traffic. Traffic in the city is insane. Insane. Gracias, señor. Buen día. Right guys, we finally made it, man. It took so long, man. But we finally arrived in Sosúa. Check it out. I'm excited to explore this place. Caribe Tours, the main bus company here in the Dominican Republic. I highly recommend it. You can't book your bus tickets online. You have to buy them in the bus terminals. But they cost nothing and go all the time. From Santo Domingo, every half an hour there's a bus taking this route up north and costs like 600 pesos, $10, so that's pretty cool. And the bus is pretty nice. I'm flipping hungry, I need to get some dinner. Figure out how to get to my hotel. That's the first thing. Hasta luego, amigos. Another day here in the Dominican Republic. Good morning from Sosúa. Currently on a moto taxi here, heading to the center of the city, or of the town I should say. Small, nasty beach town. So for these last 2 days, I've actually been chilling here. It's a small town and with not too much going on. But still, it's an interesting place. Very famous place among a certain type of tourists, and also very famous among Dominicans. First of all, there is time for lunch. I'm flipping hungry, and I've come to this nice Italian restaurant here. This town is very, very touristy, but also very international. Loads of expats here from all over North America and Europe. Loads of Canadians here, loads of Americans obviously, loads of Haitians, loads of Haitian refugees. And then there's many, many European expats, many Dutch people, many Germans, and many Italians as well. Because I've discovered this place here yesterday, La Osteria Toscana, and they make nice pizzas. I want to show it to you guys. And speaking of expats, this city was actually founded by expats from 1940 to 1945 by Jewish refugees from Nazi Germany and Austria. The Dominican Republic back then had a dictator, a military dictator called Trujillo, who made a deal with Hitler to bring over 100,000 Jewish refugees, to accept over 100,000 Jewish refugees from Germany and Austria and other territories. Ay, che bello, che bello. A good Italian tuna pizza. That's really nice. Tonno cipolla pizza. What more do you need? Give me tuna and I'm happy. Right then guys, we've just seen that old man right here, right there, on the other side, which is the typical tourist which you can see here in Sosúa. This city here, this town I should say, was built by Jewish settlers that came all over from Nazi Germany and Austria in the 1940s, but about 40 years later it developed into a tourist town, a tourist beach town, but not just any sort of tourist beach town. It's not like Punta Cana or Cancun in Mexico or Cartagena in Colombia. It developed into a very specific type of tourism, of tourist beach town. Hola. You can probably guess what these girls that called me baby are working. And it's exactly that type of tourism that has settled here since the 1980s. And over the years, it has not only developed into a sex tourist destination, but into a sex tourist destination for retired men from all over the Western world. Now, before I came here, I've obviously heard about the nickname of this town, which is called and known as the Parardise for single men. And now I get why. But before coming here, I didn't know it was as bad as this. I already had my preperceptions after spending some time in Santo Domingo, which is not a lot better. But here, it's a bit worse. Hola.
We are in the best beaches in Sosúa por Plata. Come here to spend the time. You want some beer? The best place. Come here.
You've heard her. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Ruby.
Louis.
Ruby.
Ruby. Ah, Ruby. You've
My
heard
pleasure.
Ruby.
Come
Gracias.
Sosúa.
I don't want to paint a negative picture here of the Dominican Republic, but yeah. It's my general impressions of the Dominican Republic are kind of mixed between these two things. On the one hand, amazing people, beautiful country, beautiful nature, beautiful beaches. Huh? No, gracias, no necesito. The dark side of the Dominican Republic is two. The first one is what I've talked about before, that there's more working girls around here than normal girls. I get why you do it when you're a retired 60, 70-year-old single man from the US, Canada or Europe. I get why you do it then, but as a young person, I'm really not into that. I also got why these girls do it. It's just crazy how many of the women here in this country do it and how young they are. They are super young. You've got everything here from 19-year-olds to 40-year-old women that do this, which is pretty shocking. Another dark side to this, that as a whitey, you get treated here like a walking dollar bill, if you get what I mean. It's a bit different to how the people in Mexico and Colombia, I mean most places in Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, or Ecuador, how they treat you there, because they're, you know, they treat you like one of their own, no matter your color of skin. But here, I don't know, they see a whitey and they immediately want to get something from you, you know, want to bring you into your shop. No, gracias. As you can see, can't walk here for a minute. Hola, buenas. No, gracias, no, ahorita, ya comí. Look how beautiful it is here though, man. Look how beautiful it is. This is paradise. This is how you would imagine heaven to look like when you die and make it to heaven. Like the very least of the people in this world. But if you are one of those lucky ones that make it to heaven, I imagine that it would look like this. Beautiful sky blue water, sky blue Caribbean water, sandy beach, palm trees, amazing. So guys, just had a little nap and a little mini dip in the water. It's like maybe an hour later now. And yeah, where was I before? All in all, I really love the Dominican Republic. I mean, how can you not love a place like this? Palm trees, the best water you can get, the best beach you can get. It's a beach made out of your dreams, basically. I'm not judging these women for what they do, because I get why they do it. I'm not an idiot, I get why they do it. I mean, it's easier for them, it's the easiest way for them to make money. It's the easiest way. I mean, they're probably making more spending a night or two or a week with a 80 or 70-year-old gringo from Germany or Canada or the Netherlands or the US than they would make working a normal job in like a restaurant or something. But yeah, the sad thing is that many of these young girls are young girls, like, and yeah, that's how it is. Your typical Sosúa tourist, check it out. He's now going to his 19-year-old girlfriend, probably. I'm just that type of person who, I don't know, I like the beach, but I get bored at the beach. I couldn't spend like a week in a place like this. Really, like 3 days in a place like this is a lot for me. It's really nice to come to a place like this after spending a lot of time in big cities and hustle and bustle, and you get me getting out of the stress and chaos of big cities. And for some downtime, it's really nice to come to a place like this. But after 3 days, I get super bored. I mean, don't get the people that do this for 2 weeks on end, you know? The holiday people. I'm not a holiday person, I'm a traveler. I need to be on the move all the time. I've never been to Thailand, but it's a bit like I imagine Pattaya to be. Just a bit smaller, I suppose, and with an older, category of tourists. Saludos. Hola. El mejor bar acá en la playa. Maribar. Todos los días, Maribar. Saludos amigos. Best beach bar. El mejor bar acá en la playa Sosúa.
Okay. Good. Saludos. Estaban agarrados. Tú ves, esta es Carolina también.
Here in my beach.
¿Eh?
Hello.
Sí.
The best price on the beach. Mary's Bar. 141.
Okay. Tengamos el gato más viejo de la playa.
Contenido. So this guy here, Mokunda is his name. He's Dominican but Indian Dominican. That's very interesting. And Tom versteht das Hindi. He's Hindi, man. He's Hindu. That's amazing. Sí, sí. Ahorita que tú lo dices, sí, pareces indio. Pero es interesante eso. Hay mucho asiatos acá en República Dominicana. Conoces la Chinatown en Santo Domingo también. Es muy grande. Entre de Indonesia, de China. Wow. There's even a Hindu temple in Santo Domingo. That's actually crazy. ¿Y tú naciste en Santo Domingo? Entonces nunca fuiste en India?
No.
It's very interesting because I want to show you guys how the Haitians speak French because it's very funny. Like, vraiment haïtien.
Oui, bonsoir mon ami, ça va bien? C'est moi Martin. Martinez, je suis content de votre connaissance. Ici, nous sommes en République Dominicaine. C'est là, nous sommes sur la plage de Sosua. Ici c'est merveilleux. C'est du paradis ici. Venez visiter. Alors, à bientôt.
Gracias amigo, merci beaucoup frère. Et ça fait longtemps que tu es ici à Sosua, à
Ça fait environ 16 ans.
16 ans?
Ça fait environ 16 ans.
16 years ago he came here to Dominican Republic.
J'ai laissé 4 ans, j'étais allé à la Dominique.
Ah,
J'ai passé
l'île
4 ans,
Dominique.
l'île Dominique. J'ai passé 4 ans là-bas et je suis retourné.
I hope that, j'espère que Haïti va mieux, Anton.
Oui,
Que-
bonne journée.
Et vive Haïti.
Oui, merci.
Viva República Dominicana, vive Haïti.
Vive Haïti.
Of course, it changes everything when you speak the language of the people you're talking to. Not only when you speak Spanish to the Latinos, it's everywhere. Hola. Estoy grabando mí, no te preocupes. Estoy grabando mí, estoy grabando mí. Estoy grabando mí, mira. So if you look at the girls behind me that are putting the menus in front of their faces, those are those working girls acting like they're like working at a restaurant, but then they're asking you for like a massage for your WhatsApp. It's just sneaky, man. Hola.
New York City, man. I'm Asian, but we New York City, nigga. We East Coast nigga. They know what time it is. Big city,
Biggest
man.
malls, man.
Biggest mall, man.
Biggest
Shout out to
malls.
my people, man. Shout out to my people from New York, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my in New York City, bro. Bronx, Brooklyn. I know there's a lot of Asian in Boston now.
Gang, gang. Haiti or the IT. I know, obviously. What? Why? I'm filming me. You've seen this. You know, it's just bitch. Don't care. What's the bitch gonna do? Right, guys. The Dominican Republic is definitely one of those countries which you don't want to leave once you're in it. I mean, look at these beaches, man. Made out of a dream. Dream beaches. It looks like heaven. But a few things also make it like hell. Yeah. It's not all good here, not all paradise in the Dominican Republic. There you've got all the tourists on the beach, chilling, living their good life. And here, we've got a Dominican that is struggling. You know, with the bag full of dirt. Dominican Republic in a nutshell. It's paradise. It's probably one of the prettiest countries, most beautiful countries in the world. Dominican Republic has the prettiest beaches in the world that I've personally seen. Not seen better beaches, not seen prettier beaches, up there with the best people in the world. The beer is nice, the rum is nice, the food is okay, it's affordable, it's cheap, everything. It's paradise in some things, but I've also not seen a country on earth with so many prostitutes. And that's the harsh reality. I'm sorry, Dominican Republic. And you'll probably never guess where I'll be heading next. I had many choices of where to head next from the Dominican Republic. Will I stay in the Caribbean? Maybe go to Jamaica? Will I go back to Mexico? Will I go back to Central America? Or will I go back to South America? Goodbye, República Dominicana. Adiós, República Dominicana. Nos vemos. And I'll see you guys in a bit, in the next one. Thanks for watching. Y hasta luego, amigos.